quick, Chris Jackson is an advisor to President Biden. Look how mad the Democrats are about law enforcement showing their love for President Trump. So he was in Vegas for a speech, and then I think he went out to L.A. to play at his golf course out there. And Jackson says, I'm really confused how government agencies continue to let this kind of political involvement on the job, uniformed officers take place. And what he's talking about, guys, is you see Trump Force One, and all of these law enforcement people wanted to pose with President Trump, who enters the photo right there in the video. They're all applauding. They're all lined up. And these guys are protecting him. He's a former president. He still has Secret Service protection, obviously, guys. And there he is. He's shaking hands. You don't see law enforcement responding to Joe Biden. And I thought it was interesting that Chris Jackson seemed to be so whiny, Kash, about why are all these police officers so happy to see Donald Trump? What's your thought?
Well, it goes back to what we were talking about at the top of the show and why you see such support for Donald Trump, whether it's law enforcement. I don't know if you saw this in my hometown when Donald Trump was there. His entrance into the UFC fight with Dana White and Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson was the most explosive entrance. And don't take my word for it, take Dana White's. And whether it's law enforcement or that in culture or sports or what we're talking about here, the Democrats nitpicking at these things and whining about it, and whether it's the movie Sound of Freedom and it breaking box office records, it shows the American people care about the constitutional republic and the atrocious nature that the Joe Biden regime has trampled our Constitution, and they want Donald Trump back. What if they're going to complain about it, it just means we're over the target, or I should say President Trump is over the target. And when you have law enforcement show up like this, it just tells me everything I need to know about the state of the country, that they want Donald Trump back, and we're going to put him back in the White House in 2024.
Yeah, God bless these officers. Protect and serve.